Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we are playing some Kuku solo. Sorry, I was like not even sure what we were playing. We're playing some Kuku aspect solo. This aspect was designed to be a jungle aspect, though in my experience, what I've seen, having played it now a little bit more, it seems like its best spot is actually as a hybrid tank solo laner, which is a little, I think, a bit disappointing. I know you might think, hey, it's a new solo laner, shouldn't you be happy? Not really. It's a very like uninteractive playstyle. It reminds me of like a hybrid between old Loki and Giannis, but not in like the fun way, in the frustrating way. So yeah, I mean it's whatever. But basically, we're gonna build a, Book of Thoth build with a bunch of mana items like breastplate, Genji, stuff like that, and kind of just take advantage of the fact that we'll have some innate tankiness with cooldown resets, and we're just very hard to actually hit. And we're gonna kind of, really emphasize that idea with the fact that we have a knockaway. We have a pretty quick dash. We have opportunities of like slowing people and stuff and prot shredding, of just really being this extremely elusive wind serpent, right? That's the whole thing. So you're really kind of cranking into this idea of mobility and consistent like pestering trades on this character. And the reason why we're building defense instead of full damage is technically, yes, if I build full damage, I'll do more damage in my trades, and there's like an opportunisticness to that. But what you'll typically find is that you won't have enough damage to one-shot people all the time, and you kind of need like ideal setup for yourself to get that one-shot off, and that's just not always going to happen. So it's much, much better if I can actually just like survive consistently and just like angle in these little like 40% pot shots whenever I want. That way I'm just like a lot more problematic for everybody to deal with. And as you can see, man, the damage is not nothing, right? We have conduit into, what could be a breastplate, could be a book rush, whatever it might be. But the damage is good, and a lot of it is just that we have like somewhat better clear. When I had played this initially, Kuku aspect, I played it in mid and it felt horrific. I would never recommend doing this in mid. And the big reason for why I wouldn't recommend doing it in mid is that this character just doesn't really have a lot of range. So if I'm into a melee character, and this is part of why it's better in solo, I really kind of can succeed. I think of Kuku aspect sort of like you think of like a Jormungandr solo, where there is a very clear delegated value into melee characters that definitely drops off more so into range, because you really just can't consistently keep up like a damage profile into those picks. So that's sort of like my experience and what I've seen. And yeah, obviously I'm saying all that without having the most playtime on it, but usually tend to be right about these things. So I feel pretty good saying that. Okay, so he needs to back, right? He's out of potions, I'm not. Now, the only way this gets really doomed for me is if I get ganked and I just, like, dash in, and right there, that's the guy. That's okay. I was never gonna dash in this wave. Just Aegis here. Should be okay. Yeah, man, I almost, like, I mean, I didn't almost die. I was completely okay, but that was closer than I thought. I wanted to see the silences come out because they have a lot of dash canceling. That's not a good situation for me. I could have gotten a chalice right there, and that's okay. But hey, we lived the gank. That's the most important thing. And we lost one creep. It's no biggie. I'm gonna lose gold on this, which sucks. But yeah, as long as I live the gank, it's okay. I'm just gonna ping this because that's where they should be. And we'll go to our blue now. If I lost it, it is what it is. I don't really care. Nope.
Cancel that.
Yeah, rocks are going to be down most likely, and again, that's because the jungle solo did those together. We were pretty expectant of that. I want to do this chest camp to the side here. In a second, Ama's backing now her first back, so she will get probably just like flash components, maybe work on a sphere of negation start or something. I'm not too sure yet. Now, she could actually walk to that fight, but she'd be bleeding a lot of minions, so it's not really something worth to even call, because it'd be so out of the way terrible for her. She doesn't do it. Okay, so we are about even. Again, we would be ahead. That gank helped give him, yeah, like he kind of split a wave, but he got the rocks and stuff, so it ended up, being a positive for him. And he got bailed out a little bit, but like that's part of the game. Sometimes that happens. There is a level of like, if him getting a gank means that he gets some reprieve and health, as long as like my team is like able to at least somewhat capitalize off of that by like even just clearing neutral camps, we were happy. So yeah, whenever you are, getting ganked, if you can just survive, you don't need to make some huge outplay where you get kills. You just kind of need to not die, and it's generally very, very good for your team. So that's kind of the ways that, like, in being selfish and just playing for yourself and playing reserved, you actually really, really benefit your team. So I know a lot of solo laners kind of have like an overly helper syndrome in a very like non-productive way, I would say. Okay, so we'll ward up top side here again. I don't really know where their jungler is. I guess I could get ganks. That's a bit dodgy. I feel like you shouldn't be doing that. I'm not playing a certain way. Okay, this is not good for me actually. I was gonna say I'm not playing a certain way because I don't want to get ganked. So I don't want you to. Good job. It's fine. Yeah, I was a little bit. Oh my gosh, I missed. Okay, it's fine. No worries, no worries, no worries. Oh, my bad, man. Now, this is a Ganesha aspect, so I'm gonna slow him. I bricked. No, 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 no. I'm okay, I'm okay. I don't want this guy to die. I don't think he will, though. Okay, no worries. Yeah, that was a little bit fucked. I mean, if I kill the Athena, that's like hype, by the way, but I didn't, so... Yeah, that's fine. We're probably gonna lose rocks here. Remember, this is just like a mid lane rotation that's not matched. It is what it is. As long as we're not like dying, we got the kill on Thana, we got an Aegis Force, whatever. It's pretty chill. I was a little bit too quick with my ultimate. Even though I am like I think playing these fights generally pretty good, you have to remember that like despite me being a mana scaler and wanting items like Book of Thoth, I am very weak right now, like proportionately build-wise. So if I'm really doing a committal fight, I'd really want to get to like 50 stacks of Book, and then I'm gonna own. But for the time being, I have 44 bonus mana, or 44 bonus int for mana. That's nice, don't get me wrong, but Kuku also has, generally, I would say, weaker scaling than almost every mage, if not every mage in the game, because they understand you're going to get in scaling, so, additional in scaling, excuse me, so, like, it's important to, like, factor that in. 137 int on a god like Kuku is generally not as, impactful as 137 int on a god like Akate or something like that. We'll take it back here. And we've got Chalice now. We've got some breastplate components. We're feeling pretty damn good. So obviously more mana here. After this, I'm thinking, if I just look at the mana tab, I can kind of pan and pick something. I think, Genji's obviously quite good. Even something like Yogi's is fine. I could go something like Regrowth for cooldown. It doesn't give mana, but movement speed and sustain, all that stuff. So a lot of choices, or just the sustain, I suppose. Definitely a lot of choices, though. And as you see, as we have some defense and stuff, we just kind of look for these little poke pop trades, I guess, and it feels pretty damn good, honestly. As we get tankier, we just we avoid a lot of that like fear of dying from a pop of damage crap. So that going away is really, really nice, honestly. Again, when I've played into this pick a bit more, I've kind of gotten the gist of like this actually feels not only quite annoying to play into, but quite low skill, you know what I mean? It kind of gives me massive like Ganesha aspect, or even old Yorm vibes. Not in terms of strength when it comes to old Yorm, but like there's very little thing you can do, so you kind of just have to let him play his game, and it's very, very annoying. And also very easy to just like die in, or at least feel very, like weakened. So is something to keep in mind if you want to pick this pick up. It is unfortunately another one of those cases where I would never play base Kuku solo, but this aspect, I think, of this type of build, makes some sense. He's really committing for a fight here. This tells me I'm probably getting ganked. I pre-ult. Not a great idea. It's okay, as you can see. It's not okay. I lied. Yeah, I lied. My bad. Dude, oh my gosh, I'm so boosted. No, that's my fault. Okay, what was that ult? What was that ult? I was going to say, as you can see, we're fine. We're not fine. I didn't think he was ganking me. Gotta be honest. Because I was like, this guy's doing this like way too long on his own and it's so scuffed, but yeah, I just like baited myself. Okay, whoops. That's alright. You know what? We inted. We're allowed to int sometimes. Even we are. Wonderful stuff. We'll go into Genji's here.
On my way.
And then I'm thinking, you know, regrowth I like a lot. Yeah, bad death from me. That's okay though. I'm still like quite ahead. I'm very strong. If that death makes them not surrender and gives us a competitive game, I'm happy with it. This guy is really overstaying, so I'm gonna, you know, shove this wave in and kind of be a bit imposing here. My combo doesn't kill him, but it gets him low. Now, I don't know about that dash. I feel like that was a very bad idea. Yeah, no comment on that one. Khepri is here. Now, why is he here is the question. I guess to just catch the wave, right? That makes some sense. Now, is Thana gonna come over, or just this guy? We're gonna make his life, like, really unfun. Okay, well, hey, look at our, you know, bonus int now, 90, right? We get a tiny bit of mana every time we kill these things. It's so negligible, though, that you really won't notice it. But eventually, you'll get, like, one int every couple of minutes, it'll feel like, so I guess that's nice. We're at 91 in, so bit by bit, we're getting to a really high cliff. Is this up? It is. Okay, sure, we'll do this. Ooh, not a good idea by me. That's fine. Well, we got the rocks, though. We got the farm out of it. And obviously some more ints. You know, we'll use the strength, I guess, on our auto attack, so that's not bad. Obviously, guys, new patch tomorrow. Looking pretty damn exciting. Optimization, probably a headliner of the patch, and, you know, should run better this game. Obviously, it's gotten a lot of optimization updates, but another one always is definitely great. So if you've been having some issues running Smite 2 in general, might be a good time to try it again. I know there was some hot fixes recently that came out that people felt like very sudden frame droppages towards. I don't think those were optimization things, obviously. I have no comment on that. I don't really know what happened there, but I know that a lot of people have mentioned that. So hopefully all of that and some is resolved tomorrow. There was like a Titan talk where they talked a lot about optimization during it, and I honestly didn't understand what the technical stuff was super well, but they were showing a lot of graphs of, I guess, I don't know if it was ping spikes or frame droppage spikes, something along those lines, and it looked good, man, so the visuals looked okay. And again, they usually, when optimization is brought up, and I've noticed, you know, in the last couple of months, it's really gotten better. Usually it's brought up in passing as like a sentence or two type of thing, or maybe a couple of sentences. This was really like a 15-minute or so deep dive with like graphs and a whole chart and all this stuff, so it's seemingly a little bit more significant than those, and that's obviously always super relevant and good. Okay, so Ami's just in mid. With a rotation like this, I kind of just have to like let it be. It should be kind of useless, and we just are gonna punish by side laning and sticking to it. Now that, you know, this Ama is still lingering, by the way, I can start to rotate now. We have the wave shove. This will get a tower. I can match to help. This looks a little bit dodgy, but I think it's playable. You know, you see like semi-low health bars, right? So there's definitely potential with the wind sprite here. We're gonna 3, auto 2, kind of miss, but shouldn't matter too much. Again, this is Aspect and Esh. I want to be clear. That's why we're not silenced. And we'll get a free red here. Go get rocks, and it was a good, easy rotation. Again, really important when you do rotate. You want to be quick on them. I had a clear objective, which was some type of a kill or something. So I guess not that clear, but I had a rough idea of an objective, and really quickly that was, you know, turned to there is nothing here. Let's leave, and we just left. That's it. So really important to be decisive, so you don't lose the whole house when it comes to farming and just playing the game. This was a terrible dash by me. I should not have done this. Yeah, let me leave. This is dancing really hard. I don't like this. I know, like, I'm probably not gonna get soloed, but more so just a bad spot to be in. Hey, 106 int now, though. Look at that, guys. Getting there.
Enemy spotted. Be careful.
Be careful.
An ally has been slain. Chase the enemy.
I do have almost enough for regrowth. I think I'm just gonna stay for it. I don't mind just like playing it out a little bit slower even if needed. Just kind of catching that last bit of gold. It's a very relevant spike, I'd say, so yeah, pretty chill. And I mean, dude, look at our gold relative to the lobby, by the way. We're just up like 2,000 on everybody. We are like invincible right now. If we don't just like completely in, obviously. But if we play normally, we are, I would imagine, invincible.
Save yourself.
I can like 3, 2, I actually did reach him. I wasn't sure I would. Space the ult, and he's just gonna ult out. Yeah, it feels bad for him, huh? We see Thana bottom left, so we're gonna continue playing up. Alright, let's back. I should go probably help the team out a little bit. I feel like we need it. I mean, it's a close game-ish, but I'm like super fed, so you know,
On my way.
if I do stuff,
I'll attack.
we're gonna win, right? Surely.
An ally.
I like the idea of going like Gemma focus, to be honest, for more movement. I feel like my cooldowns are pretty brief. I mean, 9 seconds, 7.5, you know, less than 5. So I think it's a decent idea, and I'll probably do it. That is just a boy, you jump moment. This guy is super dead, so that's good. Nice. Ouch, I ricocheted. Ooh. What the hell? It is just a Hoi at the end of the day, so he's kind of unhittable. I missed my dash. No. Still dead, it's fine.
You are surprisingly capable.
Did I miss my dash? I think I did. Yeah, I definitely did. Alright, that's okay. I think, oh, he just died? Okay, sorry. I guess I should have walked over. That's on me. I mean, I'm not sure I would have been there in time to save him, but I could have at least tried. I guess I can help here. You know, the thing is, like, we do have right wave to catch, but if Mordred catches it, it's, like, fine. I don't 1000% need to be here, but, like, it's probably good if I am, so I don't mind staying. Now we have the choice, do we want to rotate back to solo or go to ritual? I'd like to go to ritual, personally. I really hate how passive my Sobek's playing in mid here. It's, like, very bad. Because it's like, if he just stood on this, kept him off, we would probably just get it. Now we won't. So I'm going to make a very quick rotation here for a potential kill, and then just leave. Rod shredded him, blocked the dash. He should just be dead here in a second. Not quite. Alright, well, we got a Zolt. I mean, that's fine. My ult's a lot less useful. Yeah, I think Sobek completely griefed that, to be honest. You just have to stand on the thing. Like, it was a 1v1 and he was just hiding. Which made no sense. Alright, well, it is what it is. We'll go into gem now, go catch our right waves, try to finish this gem, and we'll see what we can do.
Be careful middle.
Oh, he all down.
Okay, we'll take it back here. It's not looking good, boys. It's looking like a complete throw disaster at the moment. I have gem now, so that's good. He died on left as well. Oh no. This is not ideal, folks. I'll have to clear out this wave. So that's good for me, I guess. I've got starter kind of soon. It's not a huge spike, though, I will say.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm probably just going to go combat Blink Blast here for a spike. You know, and obviously some more engage / disengage and all that stuff. That is, that guy's ult. I mean, that's fine to me. Okay, I'm ult down. Still have our Aegis, obviously. A little bit of poke.
Enemy spotted. Be careful left. On my way.
Beauty of the cosmos.
Man, that's annoying. Can we just go on the Scapri? I feel like he's like so out of position. It's his ult down. Oh dear. I'm dead here. Man, yeah.
Well, isn't that
Sucks. I don't know, I feel like I'm doing a lot. It's just kind of like we are so far behind on the map. I'm not really sure even how. Just one of those ranked moments, I suppose. Rough stuff, dude. Yeah, I mean, we are so far behind on the map. Like, I'm ahead, but it just does not matter. I don't know what went wrong so quick, because it felt like, you know, the game was even, and now, I mean, I know we lost like some towers just now, but I'm saying individually, we got so far behind. Yeah, it's looking mighty fucked. We'll go into a blink upgrade now, and then we'll go into conduit once we can. I think the blink upgrade for, you know, the fact that it gives some int, but most importantly, gives that actual active is really relevant to go. You know, if I wanted to go upgraded Aegis here and go non-upgraded beads, that's also okay. Or even like a shell upgrade or something, but I think blink is like the best kill potential, which we are definitely lacking right now, team-wise. So, again, I want to be clear, like, my job with this type of a role as this character is not to get kills necessarily. It's to distract people, tag them with damage, and then, you know, transition that into a winning fight. But a lot of what, you know, tagging and distracting and stuff is that I'm kind of a decoy, right? So as a decoy, I really am here to make space and disrupt people. But if we don't have the damage like in the draft to kill people despite that disruption, I'm really not very effective, honestly, which is just kind of like unlucky. And I have no range, I will say. It does stink. Okay. I mean, that's good.
Be right back.
Got him, boys. There we go. Oh, that hit me? Shit. Should be dead off that. Yep. Now this guy's probably gonna book it to see if Jammy does. I do have Aegis though. I'm not. Might just be out. He has speed buff as well. That hit me? Damn. Don't want to end here, but I feel like I can kill him. And that caught me? Holy. That's so sad. Step is back with my ult here, so he gets killed. Okay, what are we doing? I mean, come on now. He really thought I was gonna like... Alright, that's just...
Get your ass over here, please.
Bro, this guy's talking through like a... what was that shit in Adventure Time? The little BMO? Like, what is he talking through? He's talking through Connect Mic BMO with 13 dogs in the background. It is just a disaster. Oh, okay. Well, good thing I pre-muted him. I feel like something devious is coming out now. But, shit, that was funny. I'm not actually flaming. That just was funny. Okay. We have a bit more of a build going here. And I am down 1k health all of a sudden. That's fucked up. Gotta be honest.
Defend the fire giant!
Now, I guess what's nice is anytime I do just have like a health potion proccing. So that's kind of cool. I mean, you gotta appreciate that, right? And I can just kind of 2 like endlessly if I really want to.
Any pin.
So I will. We do have a left wave we need to clear. Now, you know, because, okay, the game is like even-ish, right? Global gold. We're down 2k. But it's really relevant that, like, you look at, like, what that actually presents like. Currently, the biggest issue, again, by far, is that our backliners are behind. Our ADC did just get Titans, but our other backliner has no pen. Big issue, right? So these fights are hard. We're definitely on the back foot here, generally speaking, unless the concentrated person who's ahead is like able to just like free cast on everybody. Think, you know, Akate or Bologna or something. But even if it was like a Bologna or something, you're a little bit limited draft-wise. So we need to understand that we're weaker as a draft here, and play defensive. So what that really means is that they need to get a Fire Giant to advance the game. So as long as we don't die in the meantime, and we let them pull Fire Giant, we can kind of take like a balanced fight. Now, if you can get a pick on the side like right now, great, but you can't die for this. If you trade 1-for-1, it's whatever. But we can't lose a trade on a non-fire fight, because that's just really stupid if we do. Because then they'll just like get fire, and it's like, well, you know, we could have just defended that and been fine. I'm kind of capping Ritual here. We are winning it now, so we start to leave. This guy's trying to bait me. It's okay. Again, I'm soft zoning here without actually doing much, which is really nice. Split fights are always going to be good for us, so yeah, I don't really mind too much. This guy does have jump, obviously. That doesn't go through walls, I forgot. Okay, a bit rough for me. No worries, though. Pulled to his left, so he gets kind of CC'd up right there. That should be a pretty easy kill. Again, we are winning Ritual. And winning Ritual, excuse me, is really good because, what is it called? Sorry, I'm just laughing at what I said earlier. I don't know, maybe that was mean. I didn't mean it to be mean. I was just having fun. Anyways, okay. We have the Ritual. Why is that good? We have wave pushes now, right? So if we want to create a fire, you know, threat for ourselves or something, they have waves they eventually need to clear. That they'll probably... I don't like this call. I should just say this is a bad call. This is a bad call. It's a bad one. It's a bad one. It's a bad one. Yeah, so, like, you know, it's much better now because now we have, like, an opportunity to farm. We don't have to worry about... you know, because they have so much towers on the map, you know, if they get a Naga... they probably are pushing our Phoenixes with those a little bit on the side, those just Naga waves on their own. You know, we don't have a lot of towers, so we'll probably get a tier 1 tower. It's not like a ton, but it's more so that we're denying it from them. So that's really helpful, and you know, you definitely do want that. I'm just going to kind of clear. Now, I have to be careful to not get caught, obviously. That would be really bad. We do not need to die for this Pyro. Again, remember, Fire Giant is the actual threat and play, and if it's not a Fire Giant, we don't really care. That's Genji's there. Coming in clutch. That wasn't Genji's, I'm lying. That was Breastplate coming in clutch. There we go. Free ammo, again, we have to be mindful that we can just get picked. I probably shouldn't be doing that. But, hey, ammo ult down, which again just allows our stall to increase. And again, once our backliners get a little bit more farms, it's gonna be pretty chill. It's fine. My ult wouldn't have killed there anyways. It was worth a try, it just didn't work. Kind of in trouble. We are very much in trouble. This ult is not good from Sobek here either. I think he's just gonna die. Disaster, I fear. Absolute disaster. Yeah, right there I won the 1v1. I'm never gonna die there. I'm blinking for initiative, not for safety. So I should never get help from my team there. Sobek should stay with the team. And like it is what it is, you know what I mean? But also they shouldn't have, like, you know, on a different front engaged if their Sobek wasn't there. That didn't make any sense either. It's a nice ult by him, but I don't have much follow-up here, and I guess that's okay though. We got them off the objective, right? But I think he kind of went back a little too much in. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like these fights are being played so poorly, you know, like collectively, and it's just disappointing. Just is disappointing. I know right there I couldn't get my Aegis off, which obviously doesn't help, but it's like, man, if this guy still has Blink that entire time, it's like, how did we die earlier in mid? I don't know. Too bad. Giving it a good go, it just might not be enough in this one. I will say, you know, obviously, Had I had upgraded Aegis here, I do have more prots, so maybe upgraded Aegis was just the move, so I have beads and I can just like be a little bit more survivable. I just kind of was looking at Blink as like a choice of like, let me create an avenue a little bit, which I feel like we've been lacking, so that's why I did it, but like, was that actually the right move? You know, I'm not too sure, honestly. It kind of feels like no, so... Oh well, you know, sometimes you you live and you learn. I think,
On my
to be
way.
fair, if we were less behind, this blink would feel good. Or if, you know, we were into maybe a more traditional mid laner that wasn't diving, right? So if they had like a Scylla. But this Ganesha is kind of just like running it, so yeah, it's tricky. Is he just dead? We shoved mid a little bit, so we don't have to worry about them having a wave there anytime soon.
Then ult.
This guy didn't die, so that's good. I mean, it is okay. Again, I want to stop backs without dying, because if we can burn fire time, we're very happy, right? No, but we also don't want to just like overstay in and then, you know, lose the Phoenix. Back up, back up, back up. Trying to peel him out here. Okay, I think he's fine. Good. Again, we're burning time, so like this is their fire they need to back if they want to back, and they're lingering really hard. So maybe they just don't need to back, but if they do, it's definitely a big waste of time from them. Looks like Ama's finally backing again. Really bad by them, but great for us. I'm going to shove left here. Now, again, normally I wouldn't do this because this is where they're going to come, but if we can just get a little bit of this wave, it's fine. That next wave is really dodgy to stay for. Should be fine. Ganesha blink for my blink. I'm ult too. I mean, it's chill. Really freaking annoying though. Like, these guys are just hounding me, it feels like. Really great kill by them. If they can not all die, it's super good. Coming back. I do have a 3k pot now, so that's quite nice. And I mean, look, I think the Fire Giant, you know, siege is like largely stifled, right? You lose a person, not so easy to play anymore. It's a damn shame that, okay, yeah, ADC moment, I guess. I have double defense, man, what the hell? That's so lame. Maybe he still just dies. Oh, yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous. 2 auto attacks, I'm just dead. Well, too bad. I don't know. I guess I inted a little bit. That looked like a pretty decent angle. Kind of just jumped over and killed me in 2 shots, so... Not my bad. Sucks. Sucks, sucks, sucks.
Your left Phoenix is under attack. Your left Phoenix has been destroyed.
By the way, this is a... Oh, it says 35 physical protection twice. It's obviously only once. I don't know why it says that. It's weird. I guess we don't lose the game. We only lost left Phoenix, so it's not that bad. Man, oh man. 2 autos did 1,200 damage. And then Lurnian Bow Plus was another 200. What a game, huh? It is EFG now, so it takes them some time to do it, but they do have like a lot of space probably, so I'm not sure it's going to be the biggest deal. What we should be happy about is that, you know, again, it is enhanced, so it does take longer to do, but these fire waves on left are going to be a big issue.
Be careful, right. Enemies in middle lane.
Okay, we should just like kind of wait a little bit. I mean, again, like if we can get a pick ahead of time, that'd be so good because we're just buying time for our left wings to spawn at this point. Holy crap. What is this super flank? Holy shit. Okay, well that's my blink down. I mean, we did live. I think people are probably gonna die here, sadly. Yeah, I mean, they all wrapped around mid, like bottom side. That was so weird. Damn.
Group up.
Didn't crit me there. Still did 400 damage. Ay, 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 man. What a game. Maybe he did. I don't know. It's not looking good, guys. Yeah. Too bad. GG. Yeah, just, I don't know, man. It's so hard to play the game at a certain point. Like,
Tower is under attack.
yeah. Oh well. It's okay. Sometimes it just happens. Was a good attempt. I think the Kuku aspect, you know, obviously has some viability. You know, this kind of tankier build I think is in theory the move, dude, but like it's just so discouraging. You build double. I know the ADC's fed. Don't get me wrong. I'm fed too, but like it's just so ridiculous, dude. When you are literally double defense, you're getting crit for 600. I mean, it just makes zero sense. So either way, it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you guys later. Let me know. Well, I tend to know what you guys want to see for next picks, so I will get to those. But I appreciate it, and see you all soon. Peace.